So I'm going to be doing things a little differently. Today's day one. Day one of a whole new life, a whole new chapter. And of course I go to get started and I cannot remember my PIN for my computer. I'm great with numbers and memorizations and all that. Until it comes to this. But yeah, I got a little sidetracked. About a year ago, I started on this whole journey of mine. This healing, super duper healing journey. Because I've already been healing a little bit here and there throughout the years. And I got sidetracked. I had started and it was going so great until I got backlash. And because the backlash was so personal, I got sidetracked. And I started defending myself. I started sticking up for myself and fighting back. Which isn't bad. I just should have stopped at a certain point. But that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to explain my journey, what I went through, what I experienced, how I got over it, and what was right and what was wrong. Because I'm here, one, to let you know that you're not alone. You are not alone. You're not alone. There are other people going through it too. There's other people that have gone through it, that are still going through it, and that will go through it. But my biggest thing is to try and minimize the going through it. Yeah, if you already have and you're surviving it now, okay, cool. But we have a way to prevent it. There's a way to prevent it. And the more people that we can get to wake up and see that, the better our lives will be. So today's day one. I'm no longer a 9-to-5er. I'm not. I'm going to give my all to you guys. To my passions. To helping. To encourage. To show, hey, just because you mess up, just because you take the wrong path, or just because you make the wrong decision, does not mean that you're stuck. And it does not mean that you are stuck in a life of failure. You have to fail forward. So that's what I'm here to do. In the spicy woo way that I do. You know. I will not be for everybody. I will not be for everybody. If I am for you and we have connected and we work together, cool beans, let's go. If we don't, nice to have met you. Carry on. That's all. Because I don't want to allow myself to get in those moments anymore where I'm just like constantly fighting. I'm constantly being the villain. I mean, I'm going to be the villain regardless. I have already figured that out. I'm going to be the villain in most people's lives. And that's okay. That's okay. We're allowed to do that. We're allowed to do that because sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary to stand up for yourself and make yourself look like the villain. If I have to look like the villain because I'm standing up for my boundaries, or I'm fighting for myself or my justice or for my kid or whatever, if I have to look like the villain, that's fine. I'm okay doing that. It took me a little while. It did. It took me a little bit. Just a little bit. But now, I don't mind being the villain. I don't. Especially when I know if I have double checked and corrected and over-analyzed and done all of the puzzle pieces together to figure out what I'm doing, and the person in front of me is still like, I mean, I'll step back one more time and I'll double check it. But if I know that I've already corrected it, or I've already started to correct it, bye. Because see, here's the thing. Sometimes it takes multiple times for something to stick. That's what practice is. So when you go to correct a behavior and you go to change it, you're still going to mess up. It takes me 3 to 5 times at least to get something down pat. So if someone is coming back to you the first time, the second time, the third time, and then they cut you off by that third time, those aren't your people. Those aren't your people. Okay? So what I'm going to be doing, because I'm already starting to get into it and I didn't even mean to, is I'm going to basically like try to break it down. I'm going to go back. Because you know how I said like I was going to set up my whole channel and I was going to put my healing journey on there and go for it. Well, kind of, but in a different way. I'm kind of going to go back on a couple of moments and a couple of pieces. And I'm going to show you what was the correct response and what was the wrong response and what should have happened and what should not have happened. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my life experiences and I'm going to show you the better way of doing it. Because like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm over here healing just like the next person. I just think differently. And that difference in thinking actually sets me apart. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my difference. I'm going to take what sets me apart, regardless of the backlash that I get from it. Because there are people out there that this needs to reach to. There are people out there that need this message, that need this guidance, that need this help. Because anyone and everyone else that they've gone to has ignored them or given them bad advice. Or maybe they just can't connect just right. It takes a special person. It does. It takes a special person. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So bear with me. Because it is August 1st and we're going to dive deep into this month. We're going to do 1 month, one full month of pouring everything into it. So I hope y'all have a bomb-ass day. And I love you. See you around.